Hi everyone, welcome to today's yoga snack. We're going to be working on balance today. So we're going to need 2 blocks or books or stuffed animals or something that you can use to balance with. Okay, so we're going to be putting them on top of our heads. We're going to be squeezing them between our hands, between our legs, and we're going to also be standing on them. So find what you need to get and join me on the mat. So we're talking about balance. Balance we can find in throughout our bodies, through our minds, and through our lives. So what are some places that you might need a little bit more balance? I know at this time in our lives, we're spending a lot more time at home. And that can be a blessing and maybe not so much. Because we want to have a balance through our work, through our play, through our family, through alone time, and with everything that you do. We want to find balance. So it's like taking a pie and cutting it up into equal portions. We don't want to have a great big portion just for a certain thing. We want to try to find some equality through everything. And sometimes that's really, really difficult. So we just do the best we can and we work with what we got. And that's why this yoga is called a practice. We're trying to get it right. And remember that nothing's perfect, and we just keep on practicing until it feels better for us. So let's begin. So we're going to take a block or whatever you have, and we're going to place it on our heads. We're going to find how that feels in our bodies. So sometimes we just need to maybe grow a little bit taller, soften through the shoulders, soften through our face, maybe close our eyes, and find some balance here. Just notice how it feels. And allow yourselves to arrive here now to your practice, becoming into the moment, beginning to notice how your body feels, all the different thoughts that might be moving through your head, different sensations, and then noticing the way your heart's beating, noticing the way that you're breathing. What do you notice? Let's take 3 more breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. 2 more times, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Last time, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Good. Open up the eyes. See if you can bring the arms all the way up, keeping that block on top of your head. And let's see if we can wiggle the fingers, keeping that block on top of the head. Excellent. Okay, so let's cross the arms or bring them into prayer, either or. And we're going to try to get up off the ground without using our hands and keeping the block up there. It's not as easy as it sounds, so you gotta go slow. And the idea is really focus on a point in front of you and just keep moving around and going slow. Just bringing yourself up, just, a little bit by little bit until you're standing up onto the ground. Good. And then bring your arms down and stand up nice and tall. I just feel like my block is going to be sliding, so I'm just going to adjust it because, in life, you need to go with the flow and keep adjusting. There we go. So standing up nice and tall, standing now in Tadasana, mountain pose, feeling yourself be the mountain that you are, strong and invincible. Good. Take a few breaths here, noticing how it feels. Softening through the shoulders and through the face. Now let's start to move forwards and back into the toes and into the heels. Finding that balance there. Excellent. Good. Okay, and then let's come back to center. I'm going to try to glue both feet firmly into the ground. Bring our hands towards our heart into prayer. Shift the weight. Let's start with our left leg and bring that right leg up. We're going to come into a little tree. So you can bring your leg up higher if you like to. I'm just going to keep my leg down here on the lower leg. Just going to hold it here. Try to really press that foot into the leg. Creating a sandwich effect here, nice and strong. And then we're going to open up our arms and we're going to float them up and we're going to float them down. See how our balance is here, especially when we're moving it up and bringing them back down. Ooh, this is a little bit tricky. Focus, focus, focus. Bringing them back up to a T, then bringing our arms into a cactus arms. And then we're going to take that right arm and place it underneath the left, coming into eagle arms, twisting the arms around, holding it there. Oh, it's tricky, tricky. Opening them back up, nice and wide. Good, and then bringing the hands back to prayer. Good, and then bringing the leg down and then adjusting the block because I know mine was falling. Good. And let's do the same thing on the other leg. So standing, shifting the weight into that right leg. Focus. Place that left foot, bring it up to your lower leg. You can go higher if you like. Root down, push that left foot against the right leg, holding it there. Try to stay up as tall as you can. And then we're going to open up the arms and we're going to float the arms up and down. See where you find some balance here. You might feel stronger on this leg or not so strong on this leg. I know this is my stronger leg. Good. And then bring them up to a T, then into cactus arms, holding them there. And then we're going to take the left arm and bring it underneath the right arm, coming into eagle arms, holding it there. Good. And then unwind those arms, opening back up. Bring the arms down, back to prayer. Excellent. And then bringing that left foot down. Good. And we're going to go forwards and back a couple more times. Shifting the weight into the toes, into the heels, into the toes, and then into the heels. Let's bring our feet a little bit wider. And we're going to come all the way down into a squat. And then come back up again. Arms come all the way up. One more time. Exhale down into a squat. And then all the way back up again. Excellent. Good. And then grab that block. I'm going to bring it between our thighs. And take the other block if you have one. And you're going to bring it into between the shins. So squeezing the block as much as you possibly can. Bringing our arms all the way up and down to our hearts. And then we're going to come into a chair. Squeezing the block here, holding it there, and then see if you can bring your arms out. As if you're actually holding a great big ball here. Holding it there. Good. And then coming all the way up. Reach into a V. And then coming right back down into the chair, holding that ball again. Holding it there. Excellent. Okay, now keeping it there, let's see if we can lift up one foot. Let's lift up the left foot. Woo! And then bringing it back down. Lift up the right leg, right leg. And bringing it back down. Let's do it again. Left leg comes up. It's only up a little tiny bit. And then shift the weight into the left. Good, and coming back down, stretching all the way back up again. And bring your hands down. Excellent. Let's remove the blocks. We're going to place one of the blocks out in front of us. I'm going to shift the weight over to the right foot, pick up the left foot, and come down, picking up the block, and then bring it back down again. Do that one more time. Come back up, and then come back down, grab the block, bring it up, and bring it back down. Good. And then putting that left foot down. Okay, now, tricky part, we're gonna do it on the other side. So shift the weight to the left foot, lift up that right leg, bend down, pick up the block. Whew. And then bring it back down again. Ooh, I had to put my toe down. And come back up. And then go right back down again. Grab the block. Whew. Last time. Bring it down. And then come back up. Oh my goodness. Okay, bring that foot down. Shake it out. Good. And then we're going to take the block, one block. I'm going to stand on that block with our right foot. Take the left foot and bring it right beside as if you're standing on another block. Bring your hands to prayer. Press those hands together. And then you're going to bring that left knee up and bring it back down again. One more time, up and down. Now you're going to bring the leg forwards, flexing the foot, come back to center, bring it back, come back to center, bring it forward, back to center, back to center. I'm going to bring it out to the side, back to center. One more time, out to the side, back to center. Good. And we're going to bend the right knee, place that foot down, and then bring it back up again. Place it down. Try not to put it right down on the ground. And then lift it back up. Good. And then place it on the ground. Okay, shake it out. Let's do it on the other side. So left foot onto the block. Bring your hands to prayer. Push those hands together. Right foot as if you're standing up on top of another block. Okay, push into that block, soften through the shoulders. Now lift that right knee up and bring it down. Lift it up, and bring it down. Bring it out front, back to center. Back to center, forwards, back to center, and back to center. Bring it out to the side, back to center, out to the side, back to center. Excellent. And now come down. Don't let the foot drop. And come down and bring it back up. Excellent. Bring that foot down, bring the other foot down, shake everything out. Good. Now we're going to start, or we're going to end the way we began. So taking the block on top of our heads, crossing the arms, or bring your hands into prayer, and we're going to make ourselves all the way back down onto the ground again. Going slow, focusing, sitting any way you want to sit. Coming down into your seat. Bring your hands towards your heart. Close your eyes. And just noticing different sensations that you might be feeling through your body. Maybe different thoughts that are moving around in your head. Notice the way your heart is beating. Notice the way that you're breathing. What does balance mean to you? How are you balanced in your life? What do you need to work on to create a lot more balance in your life? How can you take what you've learned on your mat today and bring it into your daily life? What have you learned? What can you take from this practice? It might be just a moment. It might be just a thought. It might be just a breath. That's okay. Every time we practice, we learn something. Every time we experience something new, we learn something. We're continuously learning. I think that's pretty special. We're always learning. We're always becoming wiser and wiser and wiser. Let's give gratitude for being able to learn, being able to find time to practice, finding that balance within ourselves. Namaste. Grab the book. Thank you very much for joining me today for this yoga snack. Have a great day. Namaste. Bye.